Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for our Manchester City FC24 career mode. Let's see what's in store for today's episode. We've got Blackburn Rovers at home, which will simulate they sit bottom of the Premier League table on 9 points. It's then away to Arsenal in the Premier League Emirates Stadium. And we're into the January transfer window, where we've got cup games. We've got Carabao Cup semi-finals against Brighton coming up, and Manchester Derby away from home as well, where we lost at home against the Etihad. We've also got the Emirates FA Cup first game against Burton, so I'm thinking we'll probably finish the episode around this one here. I think we're going to simulate Blackburn, play Arsenal, play Manchester United, play Burton, and play Brighton, and end in the mid-table point of the January transfer window. Well, some expected breaking news here. Manchester City set for a shock move for Sergio Busquets as a new youth coach. Well, apparently Manchester City have decided that in the academy and the EDS, it is time for their manager to move on, who's decided to move on to first team football with lower league teams. He was once manager of Rochdale, I think, Barry Murphy. And to replace him, Manchester City have made a move for Inter Miami's retiring now as the MLS season ends in January. Retiring midfielder Sergio Busquets, former Barcelona, former Pep Guardiola player, many-time Champions League winner, many-times World Cup winner, and Manchester City are in negotiations to bring in Sergio Busquets as the new EDS coach, and for him to develop, they've said he wants to be a manager, he wants to develop himself as a manager, and where better to do it than Manchester City's youth system. And not only that, with him moving to City's youth system, maybe there is some sort of eye on Sergio Busquets taking over from Pep Guardiola for the future. Now, Guardiola's contract's up at the end of this season. Whether he stays or not, he's still undecided. I think it'd be too early for Sergio Busquets to step in, but City looking at him as a sort of long-term person as the next Manchester City manager. Good to see a player of his quality come in and be a manager. He's got so much intelligence as a footballer. I think he's going to have a lot to pass on to our younger players. Well, the first game of today's episode, we pick up a 4-2 win against Blackburn Rovers in a simulation. It was, opening the scoring was Eze. He's got a double today. Sigurdsson scores for them. It was then Haaland who scored to make it 3-1. Pickering pulled one back to make it 3-2. And then Phil Foden in the 85th minute fakes it 4-2. But Manchester City conceding too many goals, it seems there. 2 goals should not be conceded against Blackburn. Man of the match goes to Erling Haaland with an 8.7 rating. Well, now it's Premier League action against 13th placed Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's side have been very poor. You can see there 2 losses, 2 draws and 1 win in their last 5. Very inconsistent. The likes of Jean-Jules, Mika, Belosian, Kiwior, Raya, Havertz and Nelson on the bench for an interesting Arsenal starting 11, which consists of 2 ex-Manchester City players. Ramsdale starts in goal. It's Araujo, Nathan Ake, Jerain Timber and also Nuno Mendes the back 4. Jorginho, Captain Odegaard and Rice midfield 3. Saka, Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli the front 3. Saka and Araujo on that right hand side are Arteta's key players. But we're good to see Nathan Ake returning against his former side. Also Jesus as always, but hopefully they have a poor game. I mean, they're down in 13th. Surprised Arteta's not been sacked yet. Look at that. 85 attack, 87 defence, 87 midfield, 86 defence, and they're in 13th place in the Premier League. What is going on at Arsenal? This aside for Arsenal today at the Emirates. Ederson will start in goal with Stones, Diaz and Vardiol, the back 3. Rico Lewis and Rodri in the midfield 2 with Jack Grealish and captain Kevin De Bruyne in front. It's Phil Foden on the right, Jeremy Doku on the left, and Erling Haaland through the middle of the bench. Got Julian Alvarez, Savio, Bob, Zubamendi, Akanji, Kuto and Mark Goihi. Well, there they are. In the dressing room at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal versus Manchester City. This would be usually a top-of-the-table clash against first, second, third or fourth. But today, it is Manchester City against 13th placed Arsenal. Nathan Ake has not made much of a difference. He's made a negative impact on Arsenal. Emirates Stadium welcomes the champions. Edison long to De Bruyne. Headed down by Jerain Timber. 4 by City. Arsenal seem very... I don't know how they're in 13th place. They already look very good. Vardiol. Saka's beat him. Saka. Past Vardiol into the centre stage. Gabriel Jesus pulls it back here. Chance for Arsenal. Blocked by Rico Lewis. And behind for a corner. I don't know how Arsenal are 13th in the league when they're playing like this against the champions and the current league leaders. Saka. Easy one for Vardiol to go and win. Here's Jeremy Doku. De Bruyne. Foden. Haaland. Back to Foden. Great play. Foden just can't keep it in. That's a shame. It's a shame. I went for the shot there with Foden, and his touch had been a little bit too heavy, so I thought, you know what, he's too close to Ramsdale to shoot. I want to pull this one back, and unfortunately I couldn't do. Great stem by Vardiol down to Doku, who spun Ronald Araujo here. Doku, through to Haaland. Haaland across Ramsdale. City take the lead at the Emirates, and it's Erling Haaland who gives City the lead. Well, Ronald Araujo, one of the best defenders in the world. Arsenal spent over 100 million on the Uruguayan. Has just been spun by Doku. who plays in Haaland, and City score. Brilliant. Doku through to Haaland, and in any position near the goal, you expect him to score across the keeper with power pass Ramsdale. He's fantastic from Haaland, it's brilliant from Doku, and it's even better from Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. 25 goals at this stage of the season for Haaland. Really does set him up nicely, doesn't it, to beat his 37 goal record that he's set so far in this save. I think he can easily get 40 this season in the Premier League, easily. Towards John Stones. Foden there went really narrow for some reason. I'm asking him to hold the width and he decides against it. Martin Ødegaard, counter for Arsenal. Martinelli, great pace. Stones can't win the ball here. Martinelli still, Rico Lewis chases him. Martinelli pulls it back for Ødegaard. What a block by Diaz. Rodri, well played. Stones. Haaland. Onto Rico. Back through to Haaland here. It's fantastic by City. It's Haaland. It's Haaland! He beats Aaron Ramsdale for 2-0 City. Brilliant play by Manchester City. Rico Lewis involved again. 1-2 with Haaland. Haaland's in. Ake thinks, does he go cross to Haaland or does he stop Grealish? In the end, Haaland says it doesn't matter. He's already put it in the back of the net by then. Goal number 26 of the season for Erling Haaland. Manchester City lead by 2 goals to 0 against Arsenal in the Emirates. Well, this is why they're down in 13th place, Arsenal. And this is why Manchester City are top. Just playing so well against John Stones. Great pace from Gabriel Martinelli. Pass Stones too easy there. Martinelli to the far post here. Saka with a free chance. 2-1. That's bad defending by me. I'm so frustrated myself there. I got baited in by a little touch by Martinelli. Beat Stones there. Then he lifts it to the far post and Vardiol's gone inside. Good finish by Saka. Arsenal make it 2-1. Goal conceded. And it's frustrating for me to see a goal like that go in. And now I was backtracking because he's got Doku running. That allows Grealish to run in here. And Grealish to Kevin De Bruyne for a header just away by Arsenal. Right to the back of Phil Foden. Diaz beats him to it. That's half-time 2-1. If we just hadn't conceded that goal, to be honest with you. Half-time we lead by 2 goals to 1. Good performance from City. We're unlucky. Unlucky to concede. Now towards Rodri into Rico Lewis. Corner to Stones. I think sometimes Foden's positioning's letting him down a little bit. Rico. Oh, it's a horrible challenge by Gabriel Jesus. It's only a yellow card for the Brazilian, but it should be red, I think, on Rico Lewis there. That's a terrible challenge. Diaz. Little clip into Doku. Past Ake. Grealish. Back to Vardiol. Vardiol in. Haaland with a header here. What a save by Ramsdale over the bar. Good chance. Unlucky. Jorginho is off for Arsenal. Corner ball for City. De Bruyne in. Haaland is there away. Havertz is on. Back out to Havertz here. Back to Havertz again. City out of position. Martinelli. Martinelli got blocked by Stones. Doku throws his head at it. Grealish heads it on towards Haaland here. Counter Manchester City. Haaland. Just give it away. I asked him to pass that and he sided against it. Grealish, lovely win back by Grealish. Here's Erling Haaland, who's got bags of energy and pace. And look at Haaland here. This is unbelievable. This is monstrous. Haaland for the hat-trick. Haaland with the hat-trick. No, saved by Ramsdale. What a run by Haaland, though. He turns there. They can't stop him. Yellow card for Stones. Wow. De Bruyne towards Haaland. Haaland with a header. Rodri on the volley. Rodri past the post. That should be 3-1 in game over. Big miss by Rodri. Big miss by Rodri. Does the second time though. Here's Doku. And through to Grealish. And City have pounced on an Arsenal mistake here. And here's Jack Grealish of Manchester City. Grealish. Back to Haaland. It's Nathan Ake there again to cut it out. We need to make changes. Grealish is going to come off here for Alvarez. We're going to bring on... Diaz is very tired, but I want to keep him on the field. Savio for Phil Foden. Jesus. Tackle by Foden is brilliant. Foden still. Rice on the back of him. Foden rise the challenges. Foden flicks it through to Haaland. What a ball. Haaland to make it 3-1. Hat-trick for Haaland. 3-1 Manchester City. And we finish this game off. Little gritty. Like Jeremy Doku. What a ball by Foden. What a win back by Foden. Holds off Rice. Picks the killer pass. And there is Erling Haaland. Near post. Powerful finish past Ramsdale. No stopping that one. Goal number 27 for the season. Off comes Alvarez here. Stones, lovely ball to De Bruyne. Rico. What a ball by Rico Lewis. And Savio gets there. And Savio holds them off. And Savio into Alvarez. And Alvarez off the bench again. And Alvarez again. What a finish by Alvarez. 4-1 at the Emirates. What a performance at the start of this episode. Brilliant from Alvarez. Brilliant from Savio. Stones and Rico Lewis as well. Kevin De Bruyne. What a ball. It was by Rico Lewis to Savio. What a finish. It actually hits the crossbar. Comes out and it's the base of the post. That is aesthetically a beautiful finish by Alvarez. Another one for him. City 4, Arsenal 1. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic for Manchester City. We're flying at the moment. Flying at the moment. This is your man doing that. Alvarez, a pass that was offside to De Bruyne. It was meant for Doku. They've given it away, Arsenal here. Here is Oscar Bob. Bob. Alvarez! What a good save. De Bruyne at the far post here. Behind for a goal kick, unlucky. Late one on Ødegaard. Referee plays advantage. Rico Lewis blocks that one on Saka. Then he tackles his fellow England international. Full-time whistle goes. Episode kicks off with a 4-1 win away at the Emirates for Manchester City, who stay top of the table. Arsenal down in 13th will drop even lower. This Manchester City side at the moment are unstoppable. 1.4 for Rico Lewis, but he's my personal man of the match. I thought it was absolutely unbelievable alongside Rodri in that midfield again. Erling Haaland, a 9.1 rating. He gets EA Sports Man of the match with 3 goals today. Another hat-trick for the big Norwegian who just cannot stop scoring. Looking at Alex Robertson, who has been in our team for quite a while. As it is the 1st of January, he's agreed to join Middlesbrough on a permanent deal for around $3 million. That's a miss to leave the club. At 22 years of age, though, he needs to go out and play permanent football in the Championship in Middlesbrough. I'm sure he'll develop as a footballer. Thank you, Robertson, for playing for the club for so many years, and I wish him the best in the rest of his career. Well, big news for our youth system here, because after retiring in the MLS at the end of the MLS season here in January, he's decided to move to Manchester City as our new head of the youth system. It is a former Barcelona key midfielder, Sergio Busquets, will be joining Manchester City to manage our youth team, our under-21s, our elite development squad. Sergio Busquets to Manchester City. There he is with Pep Guardiola, a former manager, as the new head coach of our youth system. After leaving Inter Miami, that's a very good move for him to Manchester City, and it's good to see a real high-quality player coming in and a legend of the game. And it's Manchester Derby Day time. You can see that Manchester City sits top of the Premier League table on 49 points. United in second, 2 points ahead of Newcastle United in third. It looks like it's going to be a one-horse race this season, actually, for us for the title under Pep Guardiola. We sit top. A win in the Derby today, away at Old Trafford, might just mean we are already, after 20 games, very much the favourites to win the title easily. This is the Manchester United side expected to start against us. Onana starts in goal with Dalot, Martinez, Maguire and Kiriketh, the back 4. João Neves, captain, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Mount in midfield 3 with Vitor Roque, Anthony and Rashford, the 3 in the forward line. Casemiro, Carval, Bayendia, Arezo, Lucas Gurner, Alvaro Fernandez and Roberto Ribeiro has been a new sign. He is on the bench as well. Second place United, 85 attack, 85 midfield, 82 defending. They've won 3 and drawn 2 in their last 5 games. Undefeated in their last 5. Key defensive player is Lisandro Martinez, sorry. The key attacking players as always, Rashford and Bruno. They beat us at the Etihad. We don't intend to let them beat us at Old Trafford. It's a side for Manchester United today. Edison starts and goal. Ataya Diaz does get in the starting 11 alongside John Stones and Vardiel in that back 3. Rico Lewis partners Zubimendi for a tired Rodri in the midfield 2 with Alvarez and De Bruyne captain in front. It's Savio on the right ahead of a tired Phil Foden, Doku on the left and Haaland through the middle of the bench. We have got Oscar Bob, Jack Grealish, Eze, Rodri, Akanji Kuto and Goyi, no Barco, no Perón, no O'Reilly, Foden and Dalla or Mateus Nunes in the Manchester City side today. We are at Old Trafford under the lights after a defeat at our own ground against this Manchester United side in second place. We want to embarrass them in front of their own fans. We should have not have lost that game at the Etihad. How come the two sides here in a Manchester derby? First versus second, with a title race perhaps decided by the result and the winner of today's big game between Pep Guardiola's side, Erik ten Hag's side, City United. It's Haaland versus their striker, Vitor Roque, for the goal-scoring record. Field roll. Vitor Roque, big signing from Barcelona. Well, Anthony past Vardiel to start the game here. Good save, Edison. That is not the best defending from Joshua Vardiel. And that is a good save, however, from goalkeeper Edison. City side, De Bruyne, a lovely foot in. Savio picks it up. And Savio wide to Kevin De Bruyne. And De Bruyne into Haaland here. And Haaland on towards Alvarez. And wide to Jeremy Doku. And Doku across the box to Haaland here. Big block by Dalot. Because that is going to Haaland for a tap in at the far post. De Bruyne back to Stones. De Bruyne. Diaz into Savio. Lovely touch by Savio. Savio! So tackle the box by Harry Maguire. Just. Milos Kirikez. And he bursts away and he's chased by Savio. Rashford. Kirikez keeps going here. Lovely overlapping from the Hungarian here. Milos Kidekes. Chased by Stones. Kidekes with a crossing. And easy away by Ruben Diaz is Rico Lewis. Savio, De Bruyne. Alvarez. Nice switch of play towards Savio. Savio. In. Haaland is there! Oh, Haaland's missed the sitter. Oh, my word. Bruno Fernandes. Zubimendi's lost him. Bruno Fernandes! Big save by Edison. And Diaz managed to get into a good position there. Zubimendi lost him there. Doku. That's a horrible challenge on Jeremy Doku there, referee. Alvarez. Another fantastic switch out to Savio. Against Kidekes. Savio's beat him. Brilliant. Savio into De Bruyne. Alvarez. Alvarez in the left foot. Just past the post by Julian. Yellow card for Anthony, who put in a disgusting challenge on Doku here. This could have been a red for Anthony. Oh my word. How's that not a red card for Anthony? Stones a foot in on Rashford. Back to Rashford. Stones has lost Marcus Rashford here. Rashford. Ruben Diaz again. That's why even if he's tired, he starts Diaz. Savio. Silly. Peter Roque with a strike from range. Big save for Edison behind for a corner. Takes it well, does he? Dalot gets a foot in there on Jeremy Doku. Wins a throw-in for United as well. Interestingly. Good defending by Dalot. Anthony. Here's Bruno. Wrong side is Zubimendi. Bruno Fernandes. Martin Zubimendi throws a foot in. Fernandes is forced back. That is half-time. 0-0 in the Manchester derby. Neither side can find a way through despite having pretty decent chances. Away to Stones. Can't get it away. Rashford. Peter Roque back to Rashford here. Marcus Rashford. Good feet. Ruben Diaz couldn't stop him, but he kept him out. Diaz makes a good challenge on Kidekes there. Into Kevin De Bruyne for City. De Bruyne. Mason Mount with him. De Bruyne gets running. United in trouble here. De Bruyne. Into Haaland. Alvarez. Alvarez does not miss Julian Alvarez. 1-0 City in the Manchester derby. An assist for Haaland and a goal for Julian Alvarez, who starts the midfield, who scores, I think, in all competitions. That's 20 goals now at the halfway point thereabouts. That shows how good he's been. Found here by Haaland on the turn, and Alvarez beats Andre Onana. Lovely finish. That is goal number 14 in the Premier League in 16 appearances. That is a really, really good record for Alvarez. Really good by the striker. Haaland in behind to Julian Alvarez here. We've unlocked them again here. Alvarez. Alvarez drives. Alvarez. Pull it back to Haaland, who pokes one. De Bruyne with an empty net to go for. Onana dives. City couldn't finish it off. And here's Marcus Rashford. United counter again now. What defensive change, really. Savio. 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 De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, City score an own goal, I think it is. Haaland celebrating, but I don't think that's his goal. 2-0 at Old Trafford. The Theatre of Dreams. Crushed. See here. Ooh, Haaland, does he poke it into Martinez? Haaland actually kicks it into Martinez. It goes in off him. I don't think that'll go down as a Haaland goal, will it? I'll have to see here. It's an own goal by Lisandro Martinez. Going to make some changes now. Ruben Diaz is very tired, so he's going to come off here for Manu Akanji. I think Doku's going to come on for Savio. Eze. Grealish and Zubimendi for Rodri. So City making some big changes there. Some bigger players coming on. 2-0 up. City flying. Eze for City. Oh, he's passed Anthony like he's not there. Brilliant from Eze. Spectacular from Eze. Into Vardiol. Haaland. Back in behind to Eze for City. Here is Eze. Eze. Over the top here. Oscar Bob at the far post. What a save. Eze back across and saved by Onana. What a ball by Eze and Oscar Bob. Could have got himself a Manchester derby goal there. Maguire off a Wraitho on. Corner ball for City. In by De Bruyne. Haaland is there. Away. Bruno Fernandes lumps it long. Peter Roque. Spin on Rico Lewis. Stones gets back as well. Fernandes. Rashford. Wide to Vitor Roque. Rico Lewis drops the Brazilian. United keep coming forward here. Kidekes. Stop that cross, Akanji. You can't do. Marcus Rashford. Chance for United. What a save from goalkeeper Edison. Anthony can't finish. What a save by Eddie. And Atho. Off the bench, De Bruyne in towards Rico Lewis. Full-time whistle goes. A 2-0 with a clean sheet and a good result at Old Trafford means Manchester City are very much clear at the top of the Premier League table over Manchester United, their rivals, and Eric Ten Hag's side. I don't think I foresee any circumstances where we don't run away with the league title this season. We've struggled in previous seasons. This year, we haven't. Well, EA Sports gave man of the match to Ederson in goal for City because he made... How many saves, actually, did Ederson make today? He made some really good saves. I think I have to give it to him. Do I? I thought Alvarez was brilliant as well, but you know what? We'll give it to Ederson, 8.1 rating. Well done, Eddie. Really good performance in goal. Made some spectacular saves. I mean, the forward line was brilliant as well. So Mendy only got a 6.0. That's a bit harsh on some of the ratings, I think, from EA Sports. Well, January transfer window is open. We always make a move for a young up-and-coming wonder kid. And this time, Man City are in talks with River Plate over wonder kid Claudio Echeverri, the man that has been said to be the next Lionel Messi, described as that. Can play out wide, can play through the middle, an attacking, creative midfielder with bags of pace and bags of energy. Certainly the sort of player Pep Guardiola wants, and he's going to have a chance to come in this January if City can agree this deal and be a really important player, part of the squad. And if he impresses Guardiola and impresses Manchester City, he could be part of the first team setup next season, like we saw Valentin Barco do. And if he doesn't do, he could be loaned out like Maximo Perrone or Ezekiel Zeballos. So there's many options for Echeverri. I hope we can get this deal over the line because he's an absolute superstar in the making. Emirates FA Cup third round action now. Away to Burton Albion, where we'll play a heavily rotated side and also expect a pretty tough game. The magic of the FA Cup, let's hope, is on our side. It's a side for Burton Albion today. Andrew starts in goal with captain Akanji, Goyi and Valentin Barco, the back three. It's Maximo Perrone and Martin Zubimendi in the midfield two, with Mateusz Nunes and Eze, the two in front. Oscar Bob starts on the left today with Jan Couto on the right and Julian Alvarez through the middle on the bench. We've got Erling Haaland and Phil Foden in case we need them. Jack Grealish, Joel Ndala, John Stones, Rodri and Nico O'Reilly. I think O'Reilly and Ndala definitely substitutions. Savio gets rested today as he played in that Manchester derby, but Ndala I think will come on at some point. Nico O'Reilly as well. Though the two first substitutions that are going to be on my mind to get in there in this team today. The win against Burton Albion here at Town Park is something Manchester City will have, I'm sure, high on their list. Burton are a side that are so poor, really, compared to us, aren't they? So much further down the league pyramid. I haven't even looked at the way they line up. We're just going to play our game, and we should come away with 3 points. It'd be fantastic. Oh, 3 points for a win to the next round. It should be fantastic to see them, and their fans will be excited to see the biggest players in the Premier League. He sees space, Nunes. He'll go into it, and he's gone into it there brilliantly. Wide towards Jan Couto. Kanji. Perrone. What a ball to Jan Couto. Pulls it back here towards Eze in the box. Sadly, Eze wasn't quite there. The cross was a little bit short for Eze. Back into Julian by Barco. Alvarez in behind towards Jan Couto. Taken down with a fullback. Jan Couto, shoot! Oh, I was begging him to shoot there. He just didn't do. And Burton could counter. Down by City. Maximo Perrone. Keeps it well. Gives it away. Maximo Perrone should not have given that away in any sense. Vardiol spun here. And a chance for Burton. And Burton with a chance here, blocked by Andrew. Oh, and the keeper somehow keeps it well. Shaky at the back there for City. Very shaky at the back. Here's Oscar Bob. Couto. Crossed in, blocked away. Jan Couto still. Oscar Bob! Blocked away again by Burton. Perrone. Zubimendi. Couto in. Far post to Eze. Burton chested it down to Kakombe, the goalkeeper. It's looking like it'll be 0-0 at half-time. It's looking like it will be 0-0 at half-time. Headed down by Burton Hughes. Powell. Good tackle by Bob. Here's Oscar Bob played in. Bob flicks it through. Lovely finish by Bob. City finally take the lead. And of all the things it comes from a Burton Albion mistake. Well, they'll be very, very upset with that one. Oscar Bob opens the scoring for City. We've had chances, but a big mistake there at the back. One back, and Oscar Bob just lifts it through over the keeper. It's a very, very calm finish by Bob. Deft touch from him. And City finally score 39th minute, just before half-time. Eze. Through the middle, Alvarez. Nice touch here, just runs into trouble. Mateusz Nunes goes and wins it. Eze. Alvarez! Oh, big save with the keeper. Kakombe behind from a corner. Eze in. Jan Couto, all players in there. Eze. Can they get it away? They can't. That is half-time. Manchester City lead by 1 goal to against Burton. But it hasn't been plain sailing so far, at all. Jerome. Maximo Piron for City. Barco. Back to Piron. Eze. Lovely feet from Eze. Eze, brilliant. Eze. Alvarez! Blocked away again by Burton. Cuto with a challenge. And again by Yan Cuto. Alvarez with a spectacular volley. Kakombe over the bar. My word, Burton have defended well today. Eze with a corner. Swung in. Alvarez over the bar by City. Oh my word. It's Yan Cuto actually. How we haven't scored here, I don't know. More than one goal. Good to see him back. See what impact he can make. Hopefully a positive one. Well, that's a terrible pass by O'Reilly. First touches. Gives it away to Burton. Chance here. Zubimendi makes a massive challenge. He gets the ball, Martin Zubimendi. Free kick to Burton. He got the ball there. Terrible decision. Powell, right up and over into the stands here. Into Ndala, who's slow to react to get to that one. Ndala, he's going to be on his toes there. Barco across. Barco with another late one. Burton in behind us here. And they threw 1-on-1 with Andrew the keeper. And Andrew the keeper can stop it, can he? No, onto the post. Burton of Albion equalise in the 85th minute against Manchester City. Well, Andrew the goalkeeper there saves it onto the post, right back to Burton. And we have made an absolute mess of this one. Made absolute the chances we've had. Right to Ndala. Into Alvarez. Back through to Nico O'Reilly on a ball. Here's Nico O'Reilly. He's not a small man at all. O'Reilly and he's returned to the side here. Past the post by Nico O'Reilly. 2 added minutes. We've already played one. Yan Cuto with a great win. Ndala. Alvarez. Back to Joel Ndala. Seconds remain. And Joel Ndala's in here for Manchester City. Here's Ndala. Back to Alvarez. Alvarez! Blocked away again by Burton, who block absolutely everything. And there will be a replay in the FA Cup, I believe, against Burton and Albion. After Manchester City can't finish them in the first game. Credit to them. Poor by City. Well, the Manager of the Year award is being announced here by EA FC24. Season 3, Manager of the Year is going to, I think we know it's going to, a man who just continually wins time and time again. It is Pep Guardiola. Another Manager of the Year award for Pep Guardiola, who steps up, trophy in hand. He just cannot stop winning this award. He cannot stop winning. Cannot stop being the best manager in the world. And I hope we keep him at Manchester City for a long, long time. I hope he signs a new contract at the end of the season, because we don't want it to be the last dance. We want Guardiola to be here forever and ever. 10 years already at Manchester City, and I'm hoping for 10 more years to be honest from him. Well, his contract was out at the end of the season when Manchester City have tied goalkeeper Edison down to a 2-year contract extension. He is one of the first names, if not the first name on the team sheet in goal. Starts every single game, and he's absolutely crucial to the way Manchester City play. 2 more years of Edison as our first choice keeper, and hopefully for even longer as well. Goalkeepers can play into their later years. So Edison, 2-year contract extension signed. He'll be staying at Manchester City for 2 more seasons at least. The final game of today's episode is Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Roberto De Zerbi's Brighton. They've currently won 4 of their last 5 games. Billy O is the goalkeeper, Alvarez, Igor, Van Heck the captain, Ulrich the back 4. Calvin Phillips alongside Billy Gilmore sits in the midfield 2 with Mitoma, Enciso and Buenanotte, the 3 in behind Antoine Griezmann up top. They've got Rushworth, Undav, Adingra, Hataboa, Savic, Talisca and Bourguignon. This is how we end the episode, coming up against key defensive player Igor and key attacking player Mitoma. It's only the first leg, but we want to get a real good result. This is side for Brighton today. Edison starts in goal. It's Diaz, Goyi and Akanji at the back 3. Rico Lewis and Rodri part of the midfield 2 with Jack Grealish and Kevin De Bruyne in front. Foden on the right, Doku on the left and Erling Haaland through the middle. On the bench we've got Alvarez, Savio, Eze, Zubimendi, Barco, Vardiol and John Stones. No Cuto, no Piron, no Bob, O'Reilly, Ndala or Nunes today. All miss out. Second choice goalkeeper Andrew gets another chance to impress with City. So live from the Amex Stadium, it's Carabao Cup semi-final first leg action to end today's episode. Pep Guardiola takes on friend Roberto De Zerbi. 2 sides go head to head. Antoine Griezmann leads the line for 1. So many good players in that Brighton team. This is going to be an exciting first leg for Manchester City. Grealish. Rico Lewis. Rico. Right to Foden. Haaland's in there. Foden finds him. Haaland with a header. 1-0 City. Haaland drifts the far post. Phil Foden swings one in. And Erling Haaland is there to make it 1-0 Manchester City. Brilliant header by Haaland. Absolutely brilliant header by Haaland there. Crossed in. Far post. Big header. Big header for Manchester City. What a cross by Phil Foden this is. And Erling Haaland can't miss from there. And City lead already in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup here. We could be going to Wembley. Good goal for Erling Haaland. Good assist for Phil Foden. Good goal for Manchester City. First chance of the game as well. When an otter straight away to Akanji again. Calvin Phillips hardly touched the ball in midfield for Brighton. De Bruyne. Trouble here for Brighton. De Bruyne through to Haaland. Haaland for City. Haaland from an angle. Billy O makes a save. Behind for a corner and lucky. Brighton are a very good side. Mitoma up against Goyi here. Try to run mark Goyi. Oh, Goyi's missed him. Mitoma, lovely cross in. Antoine Griezmann in so much space. And Brighton equalise just like that on the volley. Mark Goyi loses Mitoma, which he can't afford to do. Cross comes in. Antoine Griezmann, spectacular volley. I mean, first shot and goal goes in. He has back to Rodri. Jack Grealish. De Bruyne. Into Grealish here. Grealish. Haaland is there. 2-1 City. Good play from Grealish. And Erling Haaland finishes the chance off. Good play. Really good play from City there. And Erling Haaland makes it 2-1. Lovely ball through by De Bruyne. Grealish lifts it. Van Heck against Haaland is a mismatch. And Erling Haaland, a physical beast that he is, heads that home ahead of the Brighton captain to put City back in front at 2-1. Not bad. Foden. Behind to Haaland here. What a ball. Haaland for the hat-trick. What a block by Igor Julio. What a block by him. Haaland for the hat-trick again. Just dealt with Mitoma. Pass Rodri. Mitoma against Goyi. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Foden's gone. Ref! Half-time 2-1. As he sends Foden there perfectly timed. The ref blows the half-time whistle. We lead by 2-1 against Brighton. A double from that one again, Erling Haaland. Kanji. Doku is space now up against Igor Julio. Doku. Past Igor Julio. Like he's not there. Doku. Lovely run by Doku. Jeremy Doku. Good save of the keeper. Cleared away. It's handball by Doku. Good save by Billy O there. He dived low. De Bruyne. In behind to Rico. Lewis, what a ball. Here's Rico. Lewis. Lewis. Haaland! 4-1 or 3-1 City. I thought Doku had scored his. Hat-trick for Haaland. 3-1 Manchester City. An assist for Rico Lewis. And Haaland scores. Good play by Lewis down this far side. Little 1-2 with De Bruyne. Pulls it back. And Haaland taps it in. Just a tap-in as they always are. All Haaland's goals are tap-ins, aren't they? 3-1 Manchester City. Puts in a really good position going into that second leg. A really good position. Mitoma. I'm already thinking loan move for Andrew. He's a bit Zach Steffen. Here's Eze for City. Oh, the counter here. City are going to cause Brighton problems. Here's Eze. Eze. Get to the far post, Haaland. Eze. Eze in. Haaland is there! 4-2. I knew that was coming. Haaland scores his 4th of the game. Assist for Eze. It was so clear. As clear as day Haaland was getting on the end of that one. Ball comes in from Eze. I could see him. And I'm thinking he's going to be alright to it. Ball comes in. What a ball by Eze. Haaland dives for it. Haaland finished it off. 4-2 Manchester City. Haaland will come off now. He'll get a break as we bring on Julian Alvarez. Docky wide towards Akanji. Manu Akanji. See you later, Griezmann. Manu Akanji. Manu Akanji, what a run. Akanji. Doku on the volley. 5-2 City. Man of the match. Has to be Manu Akanji. Has to be Manu Akanji. Goal for Doku, but Manu Akanji from defence now runs forward. Crosses it in. Doku on the chest with a wonderful volley. But Manu Akanji, what a player. This is the best performance I've ever seen. Way through Griezmann. Chased by Ruben Diaz. Makes a mistake here. Zencisco. Beats Akanji. It's going in. Off the post and in 5-3. Oh my word. The goals he conceded today are so poor. 3 goals conceded to Brighton. Well, De Zerbi knows how to unlock us, but the goals we conceded today, so poor. Still got there then. Full time, we end the episode with a 5-3 over Brighton. Akanji, unbelievable there. I'm looking at performance of the match. I bet he don't get the highest rating because Haaland's got 4. But Akanji was insane there. With 4 goals, Erling Haaland does get man of the match with a 9.5 rating. But my man of the match with an 8.6 rating is Manu Akanji. Locked down that left-hand side and was absolutely spectacular. all game. Thank you for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are City, always looking to bring out content for you guys, and thank you so much for so many people supporting the channel. We'll see you guys next time.